Yeah.
Put my Yeti on the stream. Okay, I think we're good. Stream is live. My audio is good. Your audio is good. Recording in 3, 2. Hey everybody, welcome to League of Legends Anonymous podcast. It is I, your host, Wise Papa Smurf. I have more vocal energy this week than I have in previous weeks. And that's because shit's turning around for old Smurf, except it isn't. I've had the worst fucking week this week. So, you all may remember I got a lot of like very nice messages like, hold on, Smurf, don't die, or whatever, because I said I was having a bad time. So I appreciate you guys. Thank you for your support. That's cool. And your understanding, by the way, of the whole Christmas, like, I don't know, sabbatical. But, yeah, so this week, on Friday, I got a sore throat. And I was like, man, that's weird. It's probably just because I had to bring both my dogs in because it was like 9 degrees outside and I didn't want them to die. So I was like, they probably just got something that I'm allergic to in their fur, and then I breathed it in and I got a sore throat. No big. Saturday, I have a sore throat and exhaustion. And whenever I say exhaustion, I mean my clothes felt heavy. You ever had a day stove? By the way, stove's here again. What's up,
Yes,
stove?
hello.
You ever have a day stove where you put on clothes and you thought, these feel heavy?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, I have recently.
Yeah, so that was my Saturday, and I slept pretty much the whole day when I wasn't taking care of the baby. But Sunday rolls around, I still feel exhausted. The sore throat's gone. Then that night, I develop a cough, but I feel better. And I'm thinking to myself, I'm probably coming out of it. Monday, exhausted, cough, had to take NyQuil like early. And so I scheduled a doctor's thing because I'm thinking, I was like, man, I probably got Omicron. Because like the exhaustion thing is like the number
Yep.
one thing of
Yep.
Omicron, right?
That is.
And I was like, I probably got fucking Omicron.
Can
So,
confirm.
so I went and got tested, and I was negative for COVID. I was negative for the flu. I was negative for strep. And my doctor is positive that I had some other virus that she has no idea what the fuck it is. And so, sweet, I guess. I am feeling better today, but yeah, I had to call the court and like cancel all my court dates and whatever because I may have COVID, right? Because I was legit concerned that it was probably the Omicron, right?
It's a strong possibility.
Yeah, I thought so too, but I guess I was wrong.
You could
So
also went through it. That's the
yeah,
thing.
and that the doctor said like she's like, man, if I would have tested you like, cause I'm like, vaxxed and boosted and whatever, and I got my booster like a month before this, and the doctor had said that, maybe I just beat it fast because of the booster, and I'm back down to undetectable levels.
Could be
Because
that
it
it's
was mild as shit. Like it didn't kick my ass too bad. I was just
it.
exhausted.
You're just like me, where it's like, am I sick? Can I really push through it? Like I know I feel kind of sick, but I could just push through it, maybe a little
Right.
bit
It
more.
was like that, except like I said, the exhaustion part of it was a little rough, right?
Hmm.
But that neither being here nor there, she's like, yeah, I think if I tested you on Saturday, you might have been positive. I was like, oh, all right. Well, I'm negative now, so good. And she's like, yeah, good. Like, all right, cool. Then on my drive home, I'm pulling into my garage and run over my own dog.
Oh
Yeah.
no,
No. And
no,
the worst part
baby.
is it's not like my family's dog. This is like my dog. And like she went under the bumper, under the car, and then climbed out the side by the driver's side door, right? Because
Mm-hmm.
it's an SUV, but she's not big enough to fit under there. And so takes off running like a bullet, screaming, right? And I'm like,
Yeah.
oh shit, right? Like, I thought I ran over her head, you know, and I'm like,
Yeah.
oh God. So she takes off. I try to chase her down. She's gone. Like, gone. And I mean, I live on a ranch with acreage. We went out and searched about 100 acres to see if we could find her, right?
Yep.
Found her on the other side of the highway about an hour later, probably about a quarter or a half mile away, just standing out in the pasture, like looking around, like doesn't know what the fuck's going on. And I'm like, oh fuck, like she's in shock or something, right? Like,
Definitely.
so I run up to her and I'm like, hey, are you okay, Bix? And she looks at me and smiles really big, and she's got like the goriest smile. It's like blood on her muzzle, blood in her teeth. She's licking her nose and like pulling more blood into her mouth. Blood coming out of her eyeballs, right?
Oh.
Like looks like she's
Yeah.
crying blood, and she is. And so I pick her up and I run her to the vet. Like we get her in the car and I run her to the vet. And while I'm petting on her, I see like blood's coming out of her ear, right? I was like, oh shit, like this is really, really bad, right?
Yeah.
Because you have blood coming out of all your orifices. That's not a good thing,
Definitely
right?
nothing. Yeah.
Yeah, and I'm thinking I'm about to say goodbye to my dog. Well, I get to the vet. They check her skull. They check her muzzle. They check her jaw. And they check her neck. Nothing is broken, and she has full neck movement. They said that she's got a nosebleed from where her face got smashed down on the pavement, but
Yeah.
not by the tire,
Car.
by the car. Like she got road rashed by having her face smashed down into the concrete, right?
Yeah.
The only thing that actually happened to her, probably from the car, is the reason her ear was bleeding is because the car ran over some fur right here by her ear, like
And pulled out.
and it ripped out a big chunk of hair,
That
and
was
it was
just blood.
and that's just blood from that. Like she's bleeding because she got a bunch of her hair ripped out at once. Probably hurt like a bitch, but not fatal. And the whole like her like eye problem where the blood was coming out of her eye, her face right here got drug on the concrete like face down, right?
Mm-hmm.
And the reason she was crying blood is because she had a bruise right between her eyes and it was just leaking out.
Like, okay, yeah. So it would be like, yeah, you get
Like
something
as
in
if
between your
humans
eyes.
would get a black eye, right?
Yes.
She had like she's got a bruise that's like right here, and it's just leaking out her eye holes,
Yeah.
and so she's fine. Her eyes aren't blind. Her ear is not. It's not like brains leaking out her ear, which is what I was thinking. She got her face smashed in the concrete and got his nosebleed, but it
That's
looked horrible.
I. Yeah.
And so,
I.
like, and I mean, keep in mind, I was going super fucking slow. Like, I wasn't like speeding in because I'm pulling into my garage.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, this is not. Never in a million years I would have thought this happened. Turns out, I have video on my. I thought about this because the vet said, like, where did you hit her? And I'm like, honestly, I don't know. I didn't even see her. Like, she was in the yard, and then next thing I know, she's under the car.
Yeah.
You know, and I was like, I have no idea. I was like, wait, I have video. So I pull open the video, and God, it's atrocious to like watch yourself hitting your dog. It's like one of those moments
Yes.
where it just feels super wrong. But I watched it on video. I mean, she had to have missed death by an inch or
Inches.
two. Yeah, like it's nothing, you know. And anyway, she's playing with my brother's dog, and then runs away right in front of the car, gets hit by the bumper, loses her balance, falls over, gets sucked under the car, and then like that's where it all goes sideways, and then she flies out like a bullet and just, you know, like the worst part is once I saw her take off, I jump out of the car and I'm like, call her name, and she like turns, looks at me, and then just takes, keeps going. I'm
Oh
like,
yeah, that. I mean,
oh,
that's.
it just makes you feel like shit,
It makes you feel like shit, but you can't like
Yeah.
blame her.
Oh no, no, I don't. I'm just saying, like, like, she might as well go. I blame you, and then take the fuck off, right? Because like, or like, nope, and then she gone. But
How
like,
dare you, Dad?
but yeah. So I went and took her to the vet or whatever. I got, it's quite the scene because I show up holding a dirty dog with dog blood all over me. And I'm
Yeah.
like, please fix my dog. And they, check her out. She's got like no fractures, no bone breaks. Like, it's just nuts. I mean, they gave her pain meds and stuff, and they had her sleep it off and held her under observation or whatever. But the only reason you would know she's injured is she's still got some blood like in her eye.
Yeah.
Yeah, and
So
that's it. Yeah, but
I
other
mean
than
that
that, she's fine. I mean, she has
good.
bruising and whatnot, but holy shit, that was terrifying, right? And so, yeah, 2022, man.
Kicking
Fucking,
off
I thought
great.
2021 was kicking me in the nuts in December, and then like get some virus that I think might well be COVID, followed up by almost murdering my own dog by accident. Well, it's not murder; it's I guess dog slaughter, vehicular dog slaughter.
Yeah, it would be vehicular dog slaughter.
Yeah,
I don't know. You're the lawyer. I'm not.
I'm telling you, it's what it
I,
would be. It would be
I'm the
vehicular
butcher
dog
here.
slaughter. Actually, bullshit. I'd beat that charge. It would be like suicide. She'd be in trouble for suicide. Is what that would be.
Oh my God, you pull out the fucking video. It's just like,
It's
see,
like,
Your Honor.
there you go. Where's the
Right.
active negligence? I'm going super fucking slow. Her ass has a death wish. Holy shit.
All right. Let's. I would say like if we're ever gonna cut something
It's got
like
12 minutes
immediately,
of that.
let's. No, I mean
Sniffing
just
it?
cut the conversation there. We're done.
Oh no,
Don't.
I'm done with the dog
We're done.
conversation. But
We're done.
she's doing great, and I've been snuggling her like all afternoon. So she's been loving
Yeah.
that. And she keeps like we brought her inside because we're like, you need to be like just chill for a bit. And she's like doped up on pain meds, so she's just vibing. And
She's high as fuck right now.
yeah, she's literally going from each comfortable place in my house to another comfortable place in my house and just laying there. Like, I found her on my bed a minute ago, and so I snuggled her for a while. She moved to a different part of my bed, whenever I got up. And then she's gone, and I'm like, where's fucking Bixby go? There's like a day bed in like the living room.
Mm-hmm.
I find her just sitting on the day bed, chilling, like feet up, And I'm like, all right, you'll be all right. You're gonna be fine. So, anyway, fuck, man, rough. Anywho,
It's starting off the year great.
speaking of rough years, seems like TSM is about to have one.
Oh, baby, yes.
Yeah, that's a transition. So, top
Smooth
of
as
Reddit
butter.
today is a headline that, by the way, I just want to, before I get into the headline, have we mainstreamed the word bullying to just be like the worst thing ever? Because it's hard for me to take it seriously when they're like, team founder of TSM's Reginald Dean is a bully. Like that's like some terrible thing, like racist or something. You know what I mean?
So
Like it
that's
feels like that's what they're going for.
there's so yes, that's what they're going for. It's bullying is a bad thing. Yes.
Well, I'm not saying it's not. I'm saying that like the way that this title reads, you could sub out the word bullying for like white supremacist, and it would be like it would fit the tone of the article, right? Like
Yes.
it's this bad, right? But I feel like if this were to air, I don't know, 10 years ago, right? It would read something like, right, gay, or TSM being investigated, Reginald Dean being investigated for creating a hostile work environment,
Yes.
for harassment and offensive language,
That's what it should be.
like that. That's how it should read. Instead of he's investigated for being a bully. And I'm like, I'm just thinking, what'd you do? Like push somebody on the playground and
Did you
give
tell
your
someone their meanie face?
yeah. Like, did you tell them their mom's a whore? Like what the fuck?
Did you
Like
do some season 1 trash talking?
yeah, like this to me is like we should leave this word in the school playground and not like mainstream it to adults. You know what I
Or at
mean?
least to what he's doing.
Yeah, or yeah, at least say
Like,
the things because I mean it's not like that. I just said the things that they're accusing him of, and they're all fucking terrible, right?
yes.
Like just say that. Like why do we have to use the
It,
buzzword like bullying because we've had an anti-bullying thing for like the last 10 years and that's been a thing and now we're applying it to adults, which is kind of fucked up. Because, like, bullying something kids do to each other is how I grew up. I know that the term has, like, evolved to incorporate all this other behavior, but, like, dude, children bully each other, adults assault and harass each other. You know what I
yes.
mean? Like, if this is what that is,
It evolves into harassment.
thank you. Like, when you're an adult, you harass someone. When you're a kid, you bully them. And you know, like when you're an adult, you complain to HR. When you're a kid, you tattle.
It's
You know what I
same
mean? Like,
shit, different toilet.
yeah, I mean, there are children's terms for these same activities, and this feels like one, which is why I was kind of like taken aback by the headline. But regardless, and it's coming from Wired, which is like something I feel like their editor should have said. Do we have a
Oh,
different? Do we
I
have a
just see
different
myself on
word?
the fucking video. I pull up the article and you just see, boo, white face.
Well, yeah, it's because I pulled it up in the same window. I probably should have done something different.
Oh no, I'm talking about me. I'm pulling out my screen right
Oh
now.
yeah.
It's just bam, white face.
Oh yeah, you got one of those though. Your face is super fucking white.
I'm
You
also
should
Puerto Rican,
you
so
should
it
probably tan.
evens out.
Are you Puerto Rican?
I am Puerto Rican.
Cause like I'm Scotch, Irish, and German, and I look more ethnic than you right now.
The Polish and Slovak in me, like, overtakes it.
Oh, okay. Because I was like, if you just said, "Hey Blake, guess what race I am?" I'll give you 300 guesses. I would not have come up with Puerto Rican.
Oh no,
I would
I got the.
struggle to come up with places I could guess, and Puerto
Okay,
Rican would not be on that list.
Grandma had one leg. She got her leg amputated. If you started hearing angry Spanish, you know you're about to get the chancla and just.
All right, now I buy it.
Yep.
Okay. All right. So, in reading the Wired article, and I will save you guys, I don't know, however long it takes you to read a like 4 or 5 page article, but if I'm summarizing, it starts out like this. The esports industry has launched an investigation into Reginald, and so has TSM itself, regarding complaints of like workplace. Well, they say bullying, but I'm going to say workplace abuse of employees
And harassment.
and harassment. So they engaged a law firm. Riot engaged a law firm after they were made aware of allegations against Reginald, in order to like check out his misconduct and punish him if that's appropriate and blah blah blah. They talk about who Reggie is and how big TSM is and how many games TSM is in how
And the big
large,
deal they just got and everything.
right, and how they're worth like $410 million, which
There's a yeah.
cool, I guess. Um, but then they talk about how Riot is worth has 51 employees that are full-time employees, and some of those employees have refused promotions because they don't want to work directly with Andy, which is Reginald's real name, Andy.
Yes.
Um, then uh, they said basically they also like have quit and they don't want to have their names announced on the record because the esports industry is so young and toxic that it's actually your relationships that determine if you get jobs more than your qualifications, which I totally believe, by the way.
Oh, I 100%. It's not. It's all about like look at. I hate to bring up the Satan company itself, but Blizzard. How many people are just like, I knew you forever. Here, take a job, do whatever.
Right. So, all that said, um, yeah, and then there's some quotes from Double Lift where he basically publicly has talked shit with Andy, which I
Oh,
feel
he did
like,
that on his stream.
yeah, that's what the quotes are from, is his
Yeah.
stream. And the funny thing about that is, like, I feel like you've got to take those and water them down because those guys are peas in a pod in terms of angry egotists that want crap their own way.
They are literally the same side of a coin.
Right. And
They're like
so,
their egos are way too big for themselves.
I got it. Hold on. They are magnets that have the exact same polarity.
There you go. It's two magnets reflecting each other.
And so, and they're on the same organization, which was inevitably going to fail to work out because they have these huge ass egos.
Two Beyblades going at it right now.
Two Beyblades. That'll get the kids involved. Thanks, Stove.
I gotcha.
You got me. They're like two Yu-Gi-Oh duelists.
Hey,
One of them's gonna end up in the Shadow Realm, and the other one's gonna have a blue eyes white dragon.
Okay, you laugh, but I played Yu-Gi-Oh competitively. I've seen two fights happen in probably 20 minutes of each other at a tournament. It's fucking hilarious.
Dude, I watched the entirety of the Yu-Gi-Oh anime, start to finish.
Oh yeah,
It was good as fuck.
it is.
I made
But
I got one of the PlayStation Yu-Gi-Oh games, and I built a deck, which the like big badass thing in that deck was this fucking pumpkin.
Yeah,
Creature.
Pumpkin, the King of Ghosts.
Yeah. That was I had like it, and the deck was it, Jinzo's, and I can't remember what else that caused it to be a thing, right?
Mm-hmm.
But I just would get this like ginormous fucking pumpkin and beat the ever living fuck out of everybody, and that's how I would win the game.
I legitimately played in tournaments like and traveled into like I think my best was I placed like 53rd out of a 500 person tournament.
Damn, that's pretty good. Top 10%.
Yeah. Oh yeah, but that was the same tournament I saw two fights break out. Like legitimately
Well, I
two
mean,
people.
like fists or like
I'm talking
slap
fist.
fights,
I'm talking like fist. One fist. No, I'm talking like two grown ass men just like straight up. Yes.
fisticuffs.
Like one swung and then like they broke it up. And then the other one was just some dude yell.
I've gotten some pretty vicious verbal altercations over Magic the Gathering, so I understand where that shit comes from. But I mean,
They break that up. 20 minutes later, you just hear some dude get in someone else's face screaming. They break it like very verbally loud, and they break it off, and then the dude's just crying like 5 minutes later. He's like, "Calm down, man," and he's just like,
I'm surprised he had the energy after the Pharaoh cards blew him up.
yeah,
Because that's how it works in the anime. The cards always attack the guy, and then the guy
yes,
and, like drops all of his cards. On
yeah,
the
you,
ground, and then, like,
yeah, you know what happens in real life? That whole like
Nerds
that entire
fight.
you get about
a
like
lot of fights happen. Is all.
Oh yeah. I mean, I've seen fights at melee tournaments. That was fun.
Uh, okay, so I want to get back on track because
Back,
yes. Okay.
back to the track.
All right. So, uh, they accuse him of things like mental abuse and being
Verbal. Yeah.
overly critical, and I think a lot of it is just using esports slang, like "this is trash," "you're useless," shit like that to employees, which you can't run a business like that.
You can't be head of the building and use shit that you would use in a Call of Duty lobby.
Right. And I mean that's the problem is you've promoted somebody who built a esports team to
One of the
CEO.
most successful.
Yeah, to CEO. And
Yep.
he's not a CEO. I mean, he is, but he has absolutely no training and he's doing whatever he's doing just because he was there to build it. You know what I mean? Like it would be like
He's in a position that he wasn't trained for.
yes, absolutely. I mean, a lot of CEOs are on upstart companies that themselves make it big. But what usually happens is an upstart company has a good idea and some legitimate company buys it, changes all the management structure, and then turns it into a monster. Right?
Yes.
Like, that's usually what happens. But anyway, and that, like I said, changes all the management, and then a CEO who's been trained to be a CEO becomes CEO. Whatever. Anyway, so a lot of complaining from Doublelift in the article, and then this is the this is the part that cracked me up. He was known to call them at home to yell at them and verbally abuse them, call them stupid or worthless, uh, scream at them after hours. Sometimes he would ridicule employees for hours in public in front of other employees to make an example out of them or as part of an exhibition. So he kind of relished in it. He used language like, "This is trash, you're awful, blah, blah, blah," right?
Yes.
And he would fire people over things that were really small. People found it hard to see a long term future there, etc. So these are all the allegations leveled. Then Reginald makes a statement that is quite possibly the worst statement in PR when you're accused of these things. Because in my mind, you have basically confirmed every allegation against you and how you said this. So here is verbatim the email he sent to Wired. I have exceedingly high expectations for myself, and I share those same high expectations with everyone I work with. I have zero tolerance for underperformance. I am intense, passionate, driven, and relentless in the pursuit of winning. It is my nature. I set an extremely high bar, and when I feel that someone is not delivering, I directly and bluntly share that feedback. My vocabulary was at times too harsh and ineffective. I know I need to work on my delivery, and I'm working to improve the way I communicate with those around me. I support and am fully cooperating with the independent investigations that are already underway and will gladly embrace the recommendations of the investigators. What, like, your choice
That
of like 8 different words to describe how over the top you are? I'm intense, passionate, driven, relentless in the pursuit of winning. Like, this just screams, I'm all these things, and therefore it's okay for me to yell at people. Ah!
I'm
You know,
I'm very passionate, so it doesn't fucking matter what I say.
yeah. Like,
It's all because I want to win. It's just like
it's like the same kind of arguments people talk about with sports, and then they take
ex-
steroids and beat the hell out of their families. You
yep.
know, like, yeah,
Or
the reason
get
I'm on all
concut.
these steroids is just because I want it more. I want it more than everybody else. I'm willing to put my body on the line. Ah!
I'm gonna just play through this concussion and fucking
Yeah,
die
right.
of brain aneurysm when I'm. Oh,
10.
that hit. That hit too close to home. Ow.
What, did you
Six
die?
concussions in 4 years,
Did
baby.
you die of a brain aneurysm, buddy? Are you
Yes.
okay?
No, I had way too many concussions
Is this
in high
ghost?
school.
Do I see dead people?
Yes, you do.
Are we gonna make pottery later?
Yes, I'll be the one behind you.
Thanks, man. I don't make very good pottery, so I could use your hands. But yeah, you know,
Strong
your
hands.
strong Swayze-esque fingers wrapping around my dainty hands as we make pottery. It'll be cute.
Make a phallic shaped pottery.
I'm like, why are you gonna keep making penises? Like, dude, I'm trying to make a vase for my wife. Oh well, this will work. Anyway, so yeah, then they go over like how he was a dick to Dyrus and how he
That
was a
hurt.
dick to
That
Vulcan and how he
hurts us
was a
here.
dick to everybody. You know, and then of course Double Lift talking about how he fucked up Sword Art's shit and kind of fucked over Sword Art and the whole. But I mean, that is in my mind a totally one-sided deal where they're like, you must commit to being on this team, and I'll find you whatever support. And he's like, I'll commit if you get Sword Art. And he's like, no, I need to know if you're going to commit or not, which is fair. I mean, a big part of how you can get a high caliber player is by telling them who the hell they're going to be playing with.
Especially for, yeah, Sword Art's a support, right?
Yeah, that's what
Yeah,
I'm
so
saying. You're
like,
trying to get a support in a duo lane. One of the things you're going to do is need to say, I've got this superstar you're playing with that's locked into the roster. You know, I don't actually fault Reggie for that part of this story with Double. And I feel like Double
but
was
again,
probably a little bit
it,
ridiculous there.
it's literally himself. He's literally fighting himself over this.
Mm-hmm. Those guys, like, I feel like if the shoes are on the other foot, and instead of Reggie being the mid laner for TSM, Double Lift was, this would be the exact same story playing out again.
Yes, 100%.
Or
If
if
it
like,
was Double Lift doing everything that like pop out Reggie, pop out Double Lift, and exchange them,
hmm?
I don't
Oh,
feel it would.
I'll go a step further. You can pop out Reggie and pop out Ocelot from G2, and they're essentially the same person.
Yeah.
Like I don't love that guy either. The only like pro term team owner that I have a lot of respect for is ex Peke, and his team fell apart.
I loved Rick Fox.
Rick Fox wasn't a pro turned. Well, I mean, he was
Yeah,
a
true.
basketball pro, but that doesn't really. That's not where I'm going with this. I
I
think
mean,
player turned CEO is what I'm
okay,
talking
then yeah.
about.
Then Expect A. Probably the best.
Yeah. So, anywho, it seems like TSM is in a pile of shit based on just this story alone. I mean, it's bad, and he does himself absolutely no favors. And then the whole everything with Lena and Double is just like because she's
Dub
left TSM recently to pursue some other opportunity. I don't remember what she's doing.
I can't remember either.
Yeah, but she like left and made like a whole bunch of like Reggie quit killing yourself with these statements. You know what I
Reggie,
mean?
shut up.
Yeah, like Reggie, shut up, let me handle it. Shut up, let me handle it. Shut up, let me handle it. And it's bad enough when the chick who fucked over Dardock is telling you to shut up and let her handle it.
Yeah.
You remember that whole thing? Like,
Oh
nobody
my.
wants to buy Dardock.
Oh my fucking
God,
god.
that was so bad.
That was horrible.
I feel bad. It's one of those like, oh my God, the mic is on moments. Do you remember? Do you watch American Dad? You watch American
Yes.
Dad? It got terrible first season. It was just like
Yes.
conservative, shitty political humor, and then they moved on and gave the characters more depth, right? And then it got
Yes.
really good. And there's one season where Steve wants to take over doing the announcements on the radio, but it always goes to everybody's head whenever
Yes.
they do the announcements. And they always beat them by having the hot mic on, and they get them to say something horrible, and then it's broadcast to the whole school, and then they take the kid off or whatever. and replace, right?
Yes.
That felt like Lena's hot mic moment where she's like, nobody wants fucking
Da,
Darna.
da, da.
Nobody cares. He sucks ass.
Oh my
I was
god.
like, Lena, the mic is on. And then, you know, they had that moment.
I think Double made that face when he realized like, oh shit.
Like,
Probably Twitch chat was going off. Was like, wait, what about Dardock? And he's like, uh
nothing.
nothing.
And then you like it hits a button and then
Push
it
to
just
talk.
no, it hits a button and then it shows like a picture of Double Lift as a cartoon holding like two frayed wires and it's like having technical
No
difficulties.
difficulty.
Coming back. Hold on 1 second. Then he comes back and he's got like a black eye and Lena's hitting the scotch or something. You're like,
That's fucked up.
oh, what the fuck happened? Like, you fucked up.
Oh my god. This
But,
is great as a TSM fan. This is fucking
are you a
great.
TSM fan?
Yes, I am.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Where's my... Hold up. Do I have my... I have at least my shirt. I don't know where my jersey is.
Oh,
Season 4.
okay.
Or is this 4 or 5? This is 4 or 5. It was when Dyrus
the
played.
Shirt from 4 or 5? Oh,
Yeah.
I don't know. Probably 4. I think
I-
Dyrus
I-
played in season 4 and 5.
At least it was at least Dyrus was playing because that's the only time that's what made me love TSM was Dyrus.
Ah, Dyrus is great. Dyrus is great.
It's
I don't think
it was
anybody
literally
can
I
beat
could pinpoint the moment was the or what is it? Get fucked, bitch! Get the fuck out of my lane. That
Yeah.
moment was just like I'm a TSM fan now because I play top lane and I'm just like that's the pain of every top laner right there. Everybody get the fuck out of my lane. Let me 1v1 this motherfucker. Oh, I did? I beat him? Yeah, get the fuck out of here. This is mine.
Amen, brother. I would like the first team that I ever connected with, on a level that I'm like, these are my boys, was Cloud9, like original Cloud9. I thought that team was so fucking cool, which is why, got the chair there.
You got the chair. You got the
And-
literally smurfing.
Oh, dude, I need to wear those shirts for my podcast. I have 3 shirts now from them, but I also got this, which is, Smurfs, Cloud9. It's a picture of the Smurfs right here.
Yeah.
Stick to the chair. I was like, who are they making this for? They have to, it's just me. I'm the only Cloud9 fan that I know of that has Smurf in my gamer tag, like
Yeah, but like
perfect.
the phrase of smurfing.
Oh, I know,
like,
I know it's
yeah,
universal. I'm just saying, for me, I'm like,
this is all for me,
this is
baby.
everything I ever wanted. It's like if a meme came out and they're like, CSM fries up bitches on their stove. And then they
Or
started
just
like,
fries up. Like let's
No, I mean,
fry
like,
them up.
If stove,
Yeah.
TSM stove became the meme, and then they're like, yeah, that's where we fry up all of our bitches at.
Yeah,
and then
I would buy everything.
And then,
I would
that's what
not
I'm saying.
even-
It would be like that. It's just like a picture of a stove, and then it just says TSM all over it. You just be like, they made this for me.
This is
That
mine.
was my moment, right? I was so happy this Christmas. But, anywho, so the other thing that we were going to talk about, fuck, what was the other thing we were going to... Oh! I
Season
remember.
2022?
No. Riot fucking me over like Captain Ahab. Fucking Captain Ahab Riot went out hunting all the whales and decided to fuck me right in the ass. So,
Gave you more cafe cuties?
oh no, I'm still pissed about that. I had to buy those fucking skins with re-rolls. So mad. So, anybody who knows, and most people listen to the show do, I've got like all the skins. All of them. And it's kind of like a running collection. And for people like me who own all the skins, you can keep getting all of them by every time a new skin is released, with very few exceptions, like ones that go to support charity or go to Worlds teams. Like the teams that won Worlds, you still have to buy their skins with RP. You can't
Or
re-roll
the
those.
prestige ones, the gemstone one.
No.
you-
No. The prestige ones and the gemstone, like the Hex Tech and Prestige ones, totally rollable. They're just abysmally small chance to get.
Okay.
All right. So whenever any of those skins come out, Daddy Smurf gets to re-roll 3 skin shards and gets the cool new Prestige skins as well as the others. I mean, keep in mind, every so often I'm dropping like $100 just to get a pile of skin shards that I can turn in for whatever new skins come out. And the downside is for this plan to work, I have to get the Cafe Cuties skins, which sucks. It's really painful.
But it's Bard's head is a
Don't
teacup.
Don't care. Don't want it. Skin sucks. It is fucking stupid. I will never use it. And every time I scroll past it on my list, when I go to Astronaut Bard, because that's the only skin that has sack, you know, because Cafe Cuties is so fucking. Anyway, I always get pissed whenever I see that I own that skin. It's like, I did not want this. I did not consent. You know. Anyway. But, I mean,
Anyway, they're fucking you over.
If Riot was good with consent, they wouldn't have had to pay out $100 million to their employees.
Zing! Yeah.
That's right. Anyway, cha-cha-cha. Yeah, you know, that was kind of like a subtle perk for being a whale is, okay, you're a whale, you get all the prestige skins, nod to you, right? The only skins that we hold back from the pool are the ones that either go to charity, like profits go to charity, right? Or profits go to like a team. So we can't let you re-roll those because then you're not buying RP.
I'm pretty sure isn't some of the like really old skins really unavailable? Like can't get King Rammus, Black Alistar.
Yeah, there are those that are totally off the list. And if you are a whale, they allow you to pick one of the restricted skins, but they don't just let you pick one of the restricted skins, or I would have picked King Rammus. You know, the Bowser Rammus skin.
Oh yeah, it's
totally
so cool.
That one. They only let you pick between Pax Twisted Fate and Rusty Blitzcrank.
Not even Pax Jax? Pax Jax is awesome though.
I already have it, so I wasn't too worried about it.
I got Pax Sever, it's fine.
Yeah, I had Pax Sever and Pax Jax and Pax TF. Anyway, I have some of the like super duper rare ones, but I went with Pax TF because that skin is fucking cool. And the problem with going Rusty Blitzcrank is that skin looks like a shitty chroma. Like
he has better chromas on his base skin.
It looks like a really shitty chroma, and I felt like I actually play Blitzcrank. And if I were to play Blitzcrank, I would almost feel obligated to play Rusty Blitzcrank.
Just to flex.
Just to flex that I have the skin. And that skin is so shitty that it's like, okay, I just have to play the shittiest Blitzcrank skin in the world if I roll this. Right?
Mm-hmm.
But if you played PAX TF is still fucking cool no matter how you slice it. It's just a cool looking skin. You know? So
yes.
I went with PAX TF. Which I, to this day, have only regretted like a couple of times, but I'm still feeling strong about the decision. But like Riot will do that one time. That's what you get, and then you get to re-roll these skins to keep ahead of the game. This year, they announced a rule change on that. They have removed all of the exclusive skins from that list. They have made, and I mean, keep in mind, I read the synopsis of what they did and not the press release where they announced it. So I may get some of this information wrong, and I'm not trying to whatever. I just know what the net result is for me, and that's that I got fucked. So Hextech skins, which keep in mind, I've had a shit ton of gemstones, right? Like,
yes.
I had all.
Same here.
They don't do me any good because I have all the skins, and I have all the Hextech skins, and I have the Hextech Ward skin, and so I roll them for a Masterwork chest and key because that is the only thing in the Hextech list that has any value to me at all. Like, it just gives me a skin shard and saves me money for 1/3 of the next skin I would get, right? Knowing that, that has been the choice that I've been forced to make for the last like 3 years. I can't tell you how many of those shards I have burned to buy those shitty chests.
Mm-hmm.
And now, had I have saved them, I would be able to get pretty much every Hex Tech skin that would have come out for the next like 2 years. Because I would have had something
Yeah.
like 80 of them, 90,
Mm-hmm. Okay.
you know. But I burned that many to get chests. So I'm kind of furious that you changed the value of something that I previously could only toilet flush after incentivizing me to toilet flush them. You still haven't let me do a goddamn thing with orange essence. I have 34,000 orange essence on my account. Can't spend it.
Yeah, that I I got nothing. I
Can't do a goddamn thing with it. Can't upgrade any skin shards. I own them all, right? The only time I've ever done that is when I didn't have enough shards to re-roll, and by raw dog luck, I got a skin shard for one of the shards that just came out, or one of the skins that just came out, and then I could upgrade it.
yeah.
That's the only time I've ever been, and that was like one time I've only ever been able to use orange essence, and I have like 34,000 of the shit, right?
Yep.
Okay. We've been asking for forever to give us something to do with do an orange essence emporium where you give away some cool shit.
Like exclusive chromas.
Yeah, anything. I don't give a fuck. Like, let me spin this somehow. So shit.
Get old chromas. Where like
Yeah,
I
anything. I don't even
I
give a
would
shit.
I would waste all mine if I could get the fucking championship Kha'Zix chromas again,
Yeah,
but I can't.
yeah. So I mean, that would be great. Anything cool. Let me spend 10,000 orange essence and get King Ramus. You know,
I
let
the
me get
thing
one
is
of
the
those
way they
and be done.
valued Earthwick, or at least even like the cheap version.
Mhm.
It will probably like if they do like anything like King Ramus, Black Alistar, like was
Yeah,
it
but do you
Judgment
have any
Kale?
clue how much 10,000 orange essence is? Like,
I
fuckloads.
I still think like something like that they would you would have to flex like it would probably be like 25 to 50.
That's like 5 mythic shards. I'm just saying. It's fucking
But I'm
ridiculous.
like
But,
the thing
anyway.
is they don't want it to be even easier. Like they want it to still be if you want it, it's either your beta or you're
Yeah.
spending tons of fucking money.
And that's cool. But I do spend tons of fucking money. That's the problem. Like, I have given Riot so goddamn much money over the years. And, like, back in the day, I went to New York to watch Worlds, right?
Yes.
And while I was in New York, they
Was
were
there?
out of the like Riot Ward skins with the fist. Like you
Yes.
have to go to a live event to get that Ward skin.
I have 6 of
Have to.
those. Yes.
And when I showed up and I was like, "Hey, I want the fist bump Ward skin, please." Like, I'm trying to collect everything, and that's like one of the Ward skins that I don't have. And the guy's like, "What do you mean you're trying to collect everything?" I'm like, "I own every skin in the store." And the guy's like, "Bullshit." And I said, "I do. I'm a fucking whale. Like, not trying to flex, but I'll make you a deal. I'll give you my summoner name. You go back to work, and you look up my account and see how many skins I have on it. And if I'm telling you the truth, you hook me up with that ward skin." Right?
Mm-hmm.
They did. Like, dude followed up on his end of the
Yep.
deal, and they sent it to me like 2 days later. Right? And the guy's like, "I checked your account. Holy shit! Here's the skin for it."
Yeah.
I was like, "That's awesome." So like, there was a time, 8 years ago, when Riot actually respected their whales and wanted to do nice things, right?
Yes.
Now I'm feeling milked because the only person that this affects, right? Because keep in mind, taking it off of the reroll tables, it had something like a 0.00004%
Mm-hmm.
chance of even rolling.
Sounds like Genshin Impact. Ho.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Like, it's nothing. Like, the roll chance is dog shit.
Yeah.
So, like, it's not like
It doesn't change
Joe
anything for
Schmo,
the.
like, you know what I mean? Like the average player, it doesn't do anything for.
Doesn't
Taking
do
it,
anything for me.
yeah, and like taking it off there, like, oh, I took your 0.0004% chance and took it away. Like, oh no, your jackpots are a little less jackpotty, but for me, that's a huge fucking deal because that's how I got this content, and that was always a cool nod, right? And Riot knew about it. I've been on with Riot support a ton, and they're like, yeah, we think it's really cool that you can do this, you know, because there have been times where I re-rolled 3 shards and then got a nothing back because
Yeah.
I own everything, and they've undone that roll, and they're like, hey, sorry you had this trouble. We think it's really cool that you can do this. Congratulations, thank you for supporting us, right?
Yes.
Awesome. Why would you do this? The only thing it does is make me feel milked. Because in order to get those deals, they want you to buy like 18,000 RP worth of capsules to unlock the prestige version of any event skin.
I don't know the conversion. So I did watch the video on like how this will work, and like they're changing how like gemstones and prestige points work
Hmm.
to be its
Oh,
own
by the way,
essence.
this also pisses me off. The prestige skins will only come back into the reroll pool 2 years after they're initially released, and only at the very beginning of the season for that window of time.
I thought it was they're on after 2 years they're then put into the cycle of
No, the way I
okay.
read it is they're released at the same time. They're put back into the cycle during the prestige point, whatever. Where you
So
can, the prestige store. They
so
put them
from
in for
watching
that.
so watching the video it was you have your new purple essence now, which is your purple essence is your Hextech skins, your prestige skins, and they're gonna cycle in older prestige skins back. So like if you missed out on the original KDA prestige, you're able to buy them. Or anything from like 2018 that like 2019 to 2018. And I believe I from what I remember watching was after 2 years the prestige those prestiges from that era then get put into the pool because they have a changing cycle. I think it was like every few weeks or every month they'll recycle. Like, okay, you have a chance to get these older prestige skins.
Yeah, and
And I,
that's
what's
the part
fucked
is,
is that they scale the price on some of them.
yeah, that is
So
shit.
like KDA is like 250 or 200, and then some other prestige was 150. I'm like, are you fucking kidding me? You're gonna try to sell me an old prestige, which are bad. The old prestiges were shit. Like the only good ones started coming out this like 2020. Everything before that was literally a gold chroma. Nothing
Yeah,
worth it.
that's all it was. Yeah,
I think it was the the dragon set. I know like dragon obsidian set that looked nice. It changes the skin a little bit, get a whole new effects and everything.
but
But
yeah,
like
like I said, the thing about this whole change that pisses me off is like it's directly calculated to slap whales in the face. Like that's the
yes,
only point
I
of this,
I
because it doesn't even affect the average Joe, but one or like 4 out of every 10,000 times. You know what I mean? Nick, nobody's randomly rolling these skins and getting these prestige skins, and if they do, that's fucking awesome. You know, you've
cool. Go
just
buy a
backed
lottery ticket.
you just backed up your whole like jackpot gambling system that you put into the game, right? Like it pisses me off to a degree because it's like, why are you spitting in my face? I have supported you guys religiously for fucking years through spending money on your game, and now I'm to the point where all like the whole point of me continuously doing this is because I had as complete of a collection as I could possibly have. And now you're taking that from me. And I think like I'm done. I think I'm done keeping up with this. And it was just because I simply feel shit on. And it's like, oh, you're not going to make this possible for me to do this anymore anyway. So why? Like, you should get less money from me, not more.
It's
Like,
I think they want to try and create more whales out of this when they should just
you
make the
don't
whales
create
happy.
more whales by hunting whales. Create more whales by making it more beneficial to be a whale. Right? And if you wanted to do that, you say, we are going to throw out a 1 in a million chance for you to re-roll King Ramus or Silver Kale or
Black
Judgment Kale
Alistar.
or Black Alistar. Here's a 1 in a billion chance, right? And then
Good
it's
luck.
pretty much only whales that would get it. And it would still be super duper rare, but you would have to own every fucking skin in the game to re-roll it because your 1 out of 6 billion chance will become a 1 out of 1 chance whenever it's the last skin in the pile. Right?
Mm-hmm.
If you want to make whales and you want to get more people to spend money on your fucking game and try to own the whole collection, give them something for it. Don't try to take shit away from them for supporting you. It's shitty business. You know, like, never, as a business owner, do I think, who is my most loyal customer and how can I bilk them? Right? Like, I'm thinking, how can I make their experience better? Like, every other company in the world goes for, like, fucking Casey's, right? The gas station, right?
Yes.
They have a customer loyalty app. If I buy gas there, I accumulate points. If I buy pizzas there, I can get a free pizza after 10. You
Yep.
know, if I they give special
That's
discounts and deals, right?
that's
Like,
literally like so many places now because they
right,
want
every place is
get
moved
more
to
money.
that. Everybody's moving towards order by app, order by here, because if I give you incentives to keep coming back, you will. On the opposite end of the spectrum, right? It's like, how do I fuck the people that keep coming back? It makes no sense. And
That
and where are you going to get more money out of this? That's what I don't understand. Like, every single person in this whale on the commenter thread is like, yeah, I'm done maintaining my collection. They've made it too done.
what I hate to play devil's advocate, but it may be a thing that they just never realized.
How stupid do you have to be then? Like,
Riot. Riot's
well, no,
pretty
I mean, like,
fucking stupid. Let's be
no, I
honest.
mean, this change, like, I don't buy that because this change is tailored only to hurt whales. You know what I mean? Like, we're the only ones that get hurt by removing this shit off the loot table, off the reroll table, right? And so that has to be why they did it, because the odds of rerolling this shit if you didn't have all the skins were so infinitesimally small that you're not increasing the exclusivity of the skin, except for the fact that all the whales get it instantly. You know what I mean?
I really
That
I got
has
nothing.
to be targeted. There's no like logic that makes any sense for it to
Or
just be an oversight.
or if maybe they want to increase the value of said skin, or make you want to buy the passes. It
Well,
could
and
be.
so what they'd said is like you don't like the way that they had calculated. People calculated it out. In order to get each skin from each pass, you would have to spend 1,800 and like 1,000 no 18,750 I think was the magic number of RP on capsules each event. to be able to keep up
If you
with that.
if you just buy, which if you get the pass, you could always play, which keeps in what is it engagement up in the game.
Yeah, I don't see that as viable.
I I'm just trying to place an explanation to a problem that I don't have, unfortunately.
All right, so keep in mind to buy 1,500 RP or 15,000 RP, which is still not enough. And then the other end is I'm getting all these orbs, which I'm gonna have less use for because I'm re-rolling less skins. I don't know. Like feels like you're creating another orange essence for me. You know, but it costs $100 to get 15,000 RP. So if I take that plus another 5,000 is another 35 bucks. Because 2,800, which is 20 bucks, doesn't get me there. I'd have to buy 35 bucks worth more.
Mm-hmm.
So $135 for each event. If I don't grind the ever living dick out of an event. And keep in mind, when you're grinding an event, you don't get 2,000 tokens. You get like 800 tokens. I know this because I usually grind out all the missions on each event anyway with the pass. Because they usually give away a bunch of shards with the pass. And I get some
Yep.
chromas that are kind of cool, I guess.
Yeah, some of the chromas are good.
But like, usually I'll get 4 chromas, which are 300 apiece, so that's 1,200, and a border, which is 250, if it's a long event. And
That one are
so,
still fucking going on. Holy shit.
I mean, no, it's very difficult to grind out to 2,000. You're gonna have to buy some capsules and get those bonus tokens if you're gonna get to 2,000 each event anyway. So it's not only an insane amount of grinding, it's also a cash investment. And it's a cash investment for a skin that says, I paid a ton of money to have this skin. You know? And I mean, keep in mind, like, a lot of whales aren't advertised, aren't into hearing from everybody how stupid they are for paying for a free to play game. Right? Like,
Yes.
I've heard everything everybody wants to say about it. The reason I've done it is because I've enjoyed it, and maintaining my collection cost a hell of a lot less. Like, I bought cool skins that I liked when they were on 50% off sales. I did your shop and took advantage of a whole bunch of shit to
Yep.
get all the shit I've got. And from all the numbers that people have floated that are whales and what they've spent on League, mine is one of the lower numbers for whales. It's still huge, right?
Yeah.
But I've also played this game for 10 fucking years, and I loved it for many of those years,
Yeah.
right? I don't regret spending what
Yeah.
I've spent. The problem that I've got is it feels bad to say I don't regret supporting this game studio when this game studio then turns around and designs a system purely to fuck me for having supported them. That bothers me. Like that's the part that really like twists the knife for me.
Mm-hmm.
And to say like, "Oh, we're going to make your fucking gemstones relevant again." And giving me absolutely no heads up that this was coming because I could have been saving those fucking things for years.
Yes.
Like everybody else is. Everybody else is using their gemstones to buy these skins. They were worthless for me because I already had all of those skins. And so it's like, dude, I'm getting whale fucked by like Moby's dick, and it doesn't feel very good.
I got nothing.
Yeah,
I can't say anything. I buy the skins I think are cool.
yeah. I mean, And that's probably what I'll be doing from henceforth. So no more cafe.
Like
And I already own the cafe cuties.
haha, you already got the skins you hate.
Yep, stuck with them. So yeah, I mean that just I don't know, man. Something's wrong. Like when you make this, like
How can you make this decision?
how can you make this decision and like think that's a great idea? You deserve a promotion, Jim. Because the reality is, like, these kind of cold ass business decisions, like, we're going to screw over this group for a targeted reason to make more money, right? Like, we're monetizing this group. This is going to backfire.
You don't
Less
try to
money
monetize
from
your
motives.
whales. You try to monetize your average consumer.
Your FTPs. You want to incentivize your FTPs to spend money on the game. Like,
It's
that's
not
your
like
whole
you.
point. Quit dicking with your whales. Anyway, and I mean, I don't know. For all you guys out there that are like, boo hoo, I have every skin. Life is so hard. Like, cool. Like, I get where you're coming from. Like, sucks that you're jealous of my badass. But, you know, that said, like, I
It
don't.
says it on his name, badass.
Yeah, no shit. So, I mean, I don't know, man. Like, try not to be too jealous. It's not a good look. You know, I know I'm awesome, but you know, you don't have to be all mean about it. Let me have this. You know. But I mean, I don't know, man. Like, problems in perspective. I don't have a whole lot of problems other than this, but well, and everything I've said in the last 2 months. But you know, it just is like it's like just a disrespect thing that doesn't feel good, and is
Feel like you're getting cock
thoughtless.
slapped.
Yeah, I feel like I'm getting fucking mushroom stamped right now. That's what it feels like. Okay, so let's round out the podcast. I need to pull up the
All right.
Patreon.
While you do that, I can
Okay.
enjoy this wonderful
Oh, right.
blackberry ginger ale.
So tell the people he had already bought some blackberry ginger ale
So,
last
yes.
time, but never.
But
Go ahead, you tell.
okay. So, I was shopping one day. I look in the soda department. I'm like, maybe they have it. They do. They had blackberry ginger ale. They had cranberry ginger ale. They had cranberry zero ginger ale. I'm like, you know what? I'll get the cranberry zero. I'll get the blackberry. Got them. I tried the cranberry zero. It was really good. Very good. And I wanted to hold the blackberry for a podcast so I could try it myself. Sure enough, I live with my aunt and my mother right now. And guess what? They drank all of it. The whole 2 liter bottle. So I go shopping again. Where it is, what happens? It's fully restocked. So now I hid it. I got one, and I got two. I got one for the house, and I hid one away from me. So now that we are on the podcast finally, and because I forgot last week, I now have blackberry ginger ale that I can try for the first time.
Please tell me what you think.
That is really good. Holy shit.
Told you.
That has no, like, it just feels right to drink. It's like a natural, like, evolution of ginger ale.
Yeah, you know what really sucks? Like, I got into a weight loss challenge with my wife, right? I may have mentioned this last episode, but
I don't think you did.
okay, I got in a weight loss challenge with my wife. Like, she put on a bunch of weight from the third baby, and like, she's trying to. My wife like is the kind that like exercises twice a day and like can do fad diets and shit, right? And like stick with them. Like, I'm gonna eat only keto, and then just rocks it for like however long, or does like a whole
Did,
30 or any of those kind of things.
yep, did
And
that.
like,
Keto's great.
yeah, so she does all that shit, and you know, she's put on some weight, I put on some weight, and so we're both like, it's time. Let's lose this weight. Because she's rounding out breastfeeding. She was afraid if she lost too much weight while she was breastfeeding that it would fuck with her supply or whatever.
Yep.
And so she wanted to do it. Well, now we're to the point where kid's old enough. let's go, right? And so we've each made a bet. I'm not going to share the wagers, but needless to say, I'm pretty excited about winning my wager. And so I, it's 15 pounds at a time, right? So
Mm-hmm.
first to 15, hard reset, next 15, right?
Yep.
Okay. I have been essentially starving myself to win this fucking bet. Like, if I didn't know what I was doing and consciously planned for it, one might think I have an eating disorder right now,
Mm-hmm.
right? Like, I am. I bought Slim Fast shakes for lunchtime meal replacement. They're gross as fuck, by the way. There's nothing pleasant about that, and they don't
Nope.
actually make you feel full at all. It's a fucking joke. Anyway,
No.
but I bought those because I'm like, fuck it, I gotta eat something, and I was starving, and I just grabbed one.
Salad is non-existent.
Yeah, and so, you know, I had been eating just broccoli. Like
Very good.
one
Yes.
one evening, I made roasted broccoli and cauliflower in the air fryer,
So good.
and then just ate a huge bowl of
Yep.
broccoli and cauliflower.
It's shredded chicken breast, brown rice, and broccoli,
So this is kind of how I've been living, like
and hot
either
sauce.
like a
Sriracha's.
you know, starving person, no calories a day, just eating shit that just flows right through you, drinking a shitload of water, whole nine, like not taking in any indulgences. I don't buy with the cheat day bullshit. Like, go. That I don't have like an unhealthy relationship with food. I just kind of like to eat things that taste good from time to time, but I
Beautiful.
don't
Yep.
need to. You know what I mean? Like some people are like have a food addiction and shit like that. That's not me. I just didn't give a shit what I ate for a while and put on a lot of weight. And then now that I'm conscious of it, I'm driving that number right back down, right? But I have lost like I want to say 10 pounds in the last like 2 weeks.
That's about the max to healthily to lose health to lose weight in a healthy way. Is about
Fucking A.
5 pounds a week. That's max.
Yeah, I'm jamming it, is what I'm getting at. And I
There you
feel
go.
fine. I don't feel like I'm dying or anything, so that's good. The exhaustion wasn't because of that. I ate a shit ton during that period of time just to make sure I wasn't starving myself to illness, right?
Mm-hmm.
Turns out I wasn't. So I'm fine. But like, it's been. Where was I even? I started this for a reason, telling this story. Oh, right.
Because I'm
So I go on this
drinking.
fucking weight loss challenge, and I have an entire year's supply of delicious fucking ginger ale sitting in my garage that I'm not touching because it's like X amount of calories a can. And it makes me want to die because I'm just like, I walk by it every day going, fuck. I know that shit's amazing. So, I'm glad, Stove, that you could try blackberry ginger
It's
ale.
so
It
good.
is so
I
fucking good.
all right. You got your. We got the Patreon for
I do. I
today.
have it pulled up. George Atfield. Thanks, George. You're the fucking best. Like, just real good. So
George, Jorge,
smart.
you are amazing.
Smart ass George Atfield. People want to be like George.
We go to we're at your field, George.
That was fucking horrible. So, uh, I'm, I'm going to. I have this like long term ad that I've had in mind for a long time because I'm Blake Fields, and then I thought like, how can I implement Fields into like an ad for my office, right?
Yeah.
And then I was thinking of puns that have field in them, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like, I'll use a pun. That'll be fun. I'll put it in the paper one week or whatever, and that'll be fun. People maybe enjoy that. Who knows? But I don't want
Yes.
to make too many comedy ads for a fucking law office because that shit could backfire. But the one that I came up with is me leaning on a fence post, and it says, Need a lawyer? Call Blake. He's outstanding in his field.
That's perfect.
You know what
Perfect.
I
It's
mean? Like,
perfect.
I was like, ah. So, George Hatfield,
You're
he's out.
wonderful in your field.
He's outstanding in his field. But anyway, man, thank you so much for your support of the podcast. I
Very.
appreciate it.
Thank
It's
you.
been long running, and we love you for that. And so, monthly amount doesn't matter. The fact that you've, thought of us long enough to donate for as long as you have means a lot. So thanks, man. And thank you guys for keeping the lights on. Now, that being said, uh, we could probably use some money if you guys would be as
Hey,
kind as to help us out.
if so, been thinking of a plan.
Oh, plans.
Okay.
Okay. Schemes, really. It's a money
Yes,
making venture.
it's a money making scheme. So with the season starting, and
Right.
I know we have the incentive for if you donate a certain amount,
Mm-hmm.
Blake will play X amount of games.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I was thinking,
By the way, League Cast stole that.
yeah, no.
The sons
I'm
of
thinking
bitches. Like Stephen
if
fucking Master. So hold on. In fair play, I'm going to steal their idea and create a Patreon only voice chat for each patron in our League Cast Discord. Our not
Lola
League
Discord.
Cast Discord, in the Lola Discord. Actually, fine.
So
I'll talk to them in the League Cast Discord too, motherfuckers. To steal your idea and put channels in your fucking thing.
so
Fuckers.
if you,
Go ahead.
I'm gonna offer if the listeners want to put up and fuck me over,
Okay.
I will play. If we get over a certain amount, I will play 5 games a week, voted by the Patreons of whatever you want. I don't care. I don't play mid lane. I don't care. You could pick any champion you want. I'm not gonna be like Blake over here and say, "Oh, don't pick Soraka. Don't pick Yumi."
Well, no,
You
I
if
told them they could. I would just heavily prefer that they don't do
no
that, and that would be what I would refer
free
to as
game.
a dick
I
move.
will offer 5 games a week. I will stream them all. I will record them all. If you keep up a certain amount,
All right.
the and we could probably put a channel in the Discord
Mm-hmm.
or Patreon. Reach out to us. Let us know which would be best. Vote whatever champion you want me to. I don't care.
Okay.
You can fuck over my season.
Oh, by the way, due to popular request, I have added a channel right below Stove Spicy Meme Balls, and it's Lola Plays and Lola Fails.
So it's what plays we're not proud of. Can I just put my whole game as Lulu
You
simping
can.
for Aiden?
I'm also deleting the One Trick Poppy and One Trick Talon channels as those are no longer relevant.
Yep.
And so those are gone because I don't want to. I may be cleaning out some of these channels that people never use,
Mm-hmm.
right?
Melee.
Yeah, I wish people would use that one more. That Melee shit was fun that couple of days
But
we all played Melee.
join the Discord.
Yeah, join the Discord, come hang out. I mean, I've
Community
noticed
nights.
that,
We have them every damn week.
well, like, here's what I'm getting at. I've noticed a steady decline in people who just come hang out in the Discord. And I mean, that happens from time to time. It's always like there's an ebb and flow, right? Because what'll happen inevitably in any community is people will hang out, they'll meet each other, they'll have a good time, and then somebody will annoy them, and then they'll create a Discord server and take their 5 people and go play on that,
Yep.
right? And okay, that's fine. That's happened a little bit too much recently, and I've noticed that people just aren't online if I'm not online or hanging out in the Discord when I'm playing. So I will try to make an effort to be online in the Discord more often, right? And I'm not talking about Monday nights or community nights. I'm talking community nights are still doing good. People show up for that. I mean, just hang out in the Lola Discord and play, right? Just sit in
My
the
God.
voice channel and play. I usually come if I see somebody's floating in a voice channel and jump in and be like, "Hey, what's up?
Yep.
Do you want to play a game?" Shit like that. So
We're human.
yeah,
Like just
yeah, we come hang out. right? Like,
Yep.
I'm asking. It's not a weird thing. People get so paranoid about that. It's not weird to me. Just pop in the Discord and come hang out. Like, I meet new people constantly. Like, there was a time when Stove was a new guy, and
Yep.
now he's on the podcast. So, you just sack up and don't feel self conscious. Come hang out. Okay?
Yep.
All right. And if you don't have that, I don't know, social self confidence, just be a Patreon supporter of the podcast because that would help too.
Any way you want to help us.
Mm-hmm. But I mean, seriously though, we probably need some help because some of the bills for the podcast are now hitting my credit card again,
Hey,
which is a bad sign. So,
make me play Yumi.
yeah, please help. So that being said, thank you guys for your support. Thank you for listening. Thank you for being the Lola faithful. Good night, everybody.
Good night, everybody. So, Moral's up my ass and wants to play Flex, so.
Okay. How many you got?
He's 5.
All right.
I mean, alright.
See you later.
Am I rendered? Am I all good?
No, do not leave yet.
Okay.
You are not rendered. You are at 40%.
Got it.
I am also
But-
at 40%, and it appears to.
Yeah, I was gonna try to run that by. Just like
60.
I stream, I play League. Fuck it. Just 5 games is nothing, honestly.
Yeah, that wouldn't be bad at all.
Plus, I was thinking it's more like it'll keep the money up for a longer time if I do it the entire season.
Oh, by the way, I was gonna tell you, our Squadcast is substantially cheaper than modern Squadcast is now.
Really?
Yeah, because we have a grandfathered plan.
Ooh.
And it's like I was looking at options to like try to add like the possibility to have a 5th person or some shit like that. We would have to leave our grandfathered plan, and the cost on that is ludicrous.
Oh
So
shit.
any competitor to Squad, I mean, we're stuck. We're at Squadcast forever because the cost of just doing this part of it is way too expensive. So. Yeah. Anyway. Oh, stream's still on. Good night, guys.